I'm going to get started here. Turns out I was wrong about the cutoff time for course evaluation. I found out they're actually open until tonight, so if you haven't filled out the course evaluation, I'd like to strongly encourage you to do so. I checked last night and only about 30% of the class that so far filled out. Maybe folks can tell me, when you go onto Moodle, can you fill the course evaluation up there? Is there a link that pops up?
Actually, in trouble finding, you have to go to your email.
Oh, really? Evaluations.usass.ca?
You can get to it right from your pods, though.
Okay.
Like, if you scroll down from your announcements, you'll have a direct link, like, on your pods.
Great. So if you're going to pause and scroll down the announcements, there should be a link there. Otherwise, you can go to, I think it's evaluations.usass.ca is my recollection.
There should also be an email.
I'm sorry?
There should also be an email that you get every email.
Oh, okay. So you folks get reminder emails also?
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as it gets posted, we
My,
get an email.
my apologies. I think yesterday I got a record 163 emails in one day. So, trying to keep up, folks. But it's hard. If you go to this, you should be able to fill out the evaluations. We are going to be having a review for the final exam, and I'm going to be sending out a doodle poll for possible times for that. Okay. Because of travel constraints on my part, it may have to be actually towards the end of this week, but we'll try to schedule out time that's at least bad for everyone, and of course the YouTube rendition of it will be available. Those folks who can't make it, I think that encourage you to have email sent at any time that I can answer in the discussion. The posts from yesterday's? Man, yesterday's review session, it's now on YouTube, the videos, such as they are. Many of them were undertaken without AV support, but there is some that goes through, for example, A files successively, where a screencast is helpful. So you should be able to make use of those. Maybe that can answer some of your questions ahead of time. It was a good session. I appreciate everyone's questions. I will further be having office hours later this week. And I'll see if I can make sure there's plenty of time for students to come in, get questions answered one-on-one, if that's one I think many people would prefer. Okay, so I'll be in touch some times about that. Got some times laid out right now, and I just need to get from them. So those are a couple announcements. I think we've got the final lab. I give a 2-day no penalty extension for both lab 11 and for assignment 3. And I think the final of those is going to be due in the next day or so. So just bear that in mind. I've been getting lots of good questions about assignment 3. Are there any final questions about assignment 3 or lab 11 that I could answer before getting into the class? Okay, hopefully we've hit them. Okay, great. So today's lecture is going to serve many purposes. And I was tempted to describe it as sort of a kamikaze attempt to hit a bunch of topics that I consider absolutely essential. But it's not kamikaze, because I'm going to be walking out of this room alive, at least I hope. I got trust. But we will be hitting on a bunch of topics. So we're